Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the Buffy game HD Remaster. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through both console games and discuss if they are financially successful, if their developers are still in business, because without them, we won't get another game. And then at the end, we're going to discuss what we can do to help get this moving forward. Before we get started, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell icon if you want to be notified when I upload new videos just like this. Don't forget to smash the like button because it really helps get the video seen and I really appreciate it. I also have a second channel dedicated to my dance and choreography videos. If that's something that really interests you, then I'd really appreciate you going over and checking that out. All links are in the description box below. Okay, so we're going to start with the Buffy the Vampire Slayer 2002 Xbox exclusive game. This game was released on the 18th of August 2002 by developer The Collective and published by Electronic Arts. Now the Collective are now known as Double Helix Games and they are now merged with Amazon Games. So the developers are technically still around. They're just merged with Amazon Games. And Electronic Arts I think are still going strong. So this is a good sign. This is a good thing. This project started as a PlayStation game, but it then moved on to Dreamcast, Sega and Windows. That production was shut down and then moved to Xbox. The Buffy Xbox game received mostly favourable reviews. GameSpot, which is a video gaming news website, stated that the game was financially unsuccessful. There are no stats on how much it made or how many copies were sold. I've searched and sieved through so many articles about the game, but they're all the same. So if you know, then please do let me know. I really would like to know. But yeah, wherever I looked on the internet, I could not find how many copies were sold. Just that GameSpot said it was commercially unsuccessful. GameSpot also awarded the game the best Xbox game nobody played. At least it's winning awards. Metacritic gave it a 79 out of 100, which for a licensed game of a TV show, a film, is really good. Especially from someone as big as Metacritic, who gamers tend to look for their reviews. Fun fact, most of the cast reprised their roles in this game, apart from Sarah Michelle Gellar, although she was meant to play Buffy, but she wanted to see the script first, and then didn't end up doing it because they didn't show her the script before doing it. Which I understand that. I'd want to see the script before I agreed to do something. Okay, so recap. Buffy game came out in 2002. The developers are still going strong, maybe under different names. So that is a good sign. It was financially unsuccessful. We don't know how many copies it was sold, so we can't actually say whether it was unsuccessful or not, but it's stated on many websites that it was unsuccessful. That could be because it was only on one platform. It was only on Xbox. It was an Xbox exclusive, so it could be that. We don't know, we won't ever know. And the reviews are mostly good. A game that didn't sell well but received good reviews. Like what I said, it was only released on one console, so spreading it out across all of them now might boost sales. I think a HD remaster would help those sales anyway. Do you agree? We're now going to move on to Chaos Bleeds. Chaos Bleeds is the game that I've played most. I've played the GameCube and PS2 versions. Chaos Bleeds was released on the 27th of August 2003 and the 24th of October 2003 in the UK, which was a year after the Xbox game. It was created and produced by a different company than the first game, and it was released on Xbox, PS2 and GameCube. The game was developed by Eurocom Entertainment Software and published by Vivendi Universal. Now, in November 2012, Eurocom laid off 75% of their employees, and then in December of the same year, laid off the rest. So, Eurocom are no more, which is a problem. But Vivendi Games merged with Activision, so I believe that's still going strong, so that is kind of a plus. The GameCube version of the game received mostly positive reviews. The Xbox and PS2 versions received mediocre reviews. Reading that, and then playing the PS2 version against the GameCube version, I do see why. The GameCube version is much smoother. There's not that many glitches. I mean, there's still glitches because it's not a perfect game, but it's really good fun. And I have noticed that the PS2 version seems to be a little more clunky. I haven't played the Xbox one, so I can't comment on that. Most reviews were stating that the 2002 Xbox exclusive game was the better game. And having played both, I'm not sure I agree. I like the style of the Xbox exclusive game, but I like that you get to play as different characters in Chaos Bleeds. So I'm a bit like, let's just keep them both on the same level. Chaos Bleeds sold 330,000 copies worldwide. The PS2 version, counting 180,000 of those, the Xbox, 120,000, and the GameCube version selling only 30,000 copies. Now to put this into perspective of sales, I read that and I was like, oh, that's quite a lot, but Then I researched on the most successful games of 2003 to sort of see how it matched up to those sales. And according to complex.com, Call of Duty was the biggest selling game of 2003, selling 5.7 million copies. Also, Pro Evolution Soccer 3 sold over 3 million copies. So when you put 330,000 next to 3 and 5 million copies, it doesn't look great, does it? And just based on those sales, publishers aren't going to rush back to creating a game that maybe they think nobody will buy or nobody will want, or they're not going to make money out of, because at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. So recap on Chaos Bleeds. The developers are currently out of business. The publishers are still in business but have merged with other companies. The reviews were mostly good, but for the GameCube version, the reviews weren't as good as the 2002 version, but again, it comes down to which game you like best. And the game only sold 330,000 copies, which might be good, but like I said, when you peg it against the 2003 best-selling games selling 3 and 5 million, it doesn't really hold up. So is a Buffy the Vampire Slayer HD remaster on the cards? I would never say never, even though I just said it twice. But what we've got to think about is the factors. So a HD remaster is not just taking the old game and putting a 1080p or 4K sticker over the top of it. They have to go back and they have to render everything. They have to clean up all the little glitches and the sound. They have to upgrade the sound for the speakers and the sound systems that are around these days. You also have to think about the cast. They would usually get the cast to re-record their roles. I think the cast would be down for coming back for a game. I mean, especially after 2020 when no one's been earning any money. I think a big selling point for any Buffy HD remaster, whether it's the 2002 Xbox exclusive game or Chaos Bleeds, or both, we want both please, would be the cast coming back. Do a whole re-recording of their lines. Money comes into play there, like you have to obviously have the budget to pay the cast, then also that budget takes into consideration how many copies get sold as well, so it's a double-edged sword at the end of the day. So what can we do as fans of the show, of the games, that want this game to be remastered? Well, firstly, tweeting the cast, tweeting the developers. I know that EA, Vivendi and Amazon Games all have Twitter accounts, so go and tweet those. I'll put them somewhere here, or in the link in the description. I'll put them somewhere so that you can see them. I tweeted them last night hoping that they would sort of comment back so I could use it for the video, but they haven't replied. I'm not sure if that's a sign or not. But yeah, tweet the developers, tweet the cast, tweet Joss Whedon. At the end of the day, he's the creator. Tweet Joss, tweet everyone in the cast. Talk about it online, get the buzz going online. I'm part of so many different Buffy groups on Facebook with over 40,000 members. If we can get just one tweet from each one of those people, that does something, that gets a buzz talking about it. Use hashtags, use pictures of your old game, share this video. I mean, this is a conversation right now that we're having about whether we can eventually get a Buffy HD remaster. I think the biggest selling point that would be to boost sales, if this game ever did come out, is to get Sarah Michelle Gellar back as Buffy. To say that a HD remaster of the game is coming, but also feature the leading lady herself, would be insane, because she wasn't a part of the first two games. To get her back for this one would just, I think, send fans into a frenzy. I know I would go mad for it. But also to show people that aren't fans of the show that the cast are willing to come back, and that could even lead on to a mini-series, a mini-event series, or a 1-hour special or something. I mean, I'm just leaking my brain out now, but it's all wishful thinking. So there you are, guys, that's all the information I have for you. Let me know if you found it helpful, let me know your thoughts on it. I really like replying to comments, so please do comment any information or news or messages you really want to, and I will reply to as many of them as I can. I'm hopeful for this, I really am. I've just recently gone back and started Chaos Bleeds again, and I'm gonna restart the Xbox exclusive game as well, and they are really good fun. Like the review said, for a licensed game of that time, these games are good. Some games do the gameplay better, but they're not a TV licensed game. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to click the like button. Like I said, it really helps get the video seen and it really helps support the channel. All links to my social media and other channel are in the description box below, and I'll see you on the next one.